right, Spencer, get us up to date.
Spencer, catch us up to date. Let's.
When we last met, the trio had just been regrouping after collecting some treasure in a locker room of a great flying ship. Ascending a magical pole, Sharpie saw a fighting force of Darkstar's evil men. Thinking quickly, the mage conjured a squid, crushing several of the minions. The ship's pilot, the sinister Dave, played by Jason Sudeikis, leapt into action, blinding, tripping, and flatulating on Quark in a flurry of humorous combat. The two fought with knives, and after a ray of frost to the eye and a critical arrow, Dave was slain. The pint-sized armored figure falls onto the floor with a clatter. The dead squid dissolves into air, freeing the previously trapped crewmen. They cower in fear. Go!
All right. We did it.
So we got these guys on the run now.
Yeah, so that guy's dead. There's those three other guys. They were, like, trapped under the thing. They're not trapped, but they're just cowering in fear.
Are they armored, or are they kind of innocent?
They're not wearing much of anything. Like that whip guy.
Okay.
Throw on your weapons. I'm saying to them, throw on your weapons.
They have no weapons.
Yeah.
I give them I give them some weapons.
Yeah.
You give them some throwing knives?
Yeah,
all right.
I give them some throwing knives, and then
throw them down.
They do that.
I go and pick up my throwing knives, and I go, watch it.
Yeah. How does that feel to be given weapons and then made to surrender them?
Yeah.
Not very well.
Yeah. Say it again.
Not very well.
Say it louder. I'm psychologically breaking you.
One of them breaks psychologically.
I drink his soul.
You gain 3 hit points.
Uh-oh. I just went down an L. Ron Hubbard road.
Or just a metaphor for drug abuse or something.
I just found out a new way to...
We don't know what they want, right?
No, you don't.
I use diplomacy.
Okay.
Sorry.
So what do you want to say? Like...
I want to say sorry about everything. I think. What's going on? What are you doing under there?
I don't know how to drive the ship.
Oh shit! Is the ship crashing?
You hear a voice come from the overhead. Autopilot disengaged.
Uh-oh.
The steering wheel of the ship spins wildly to the right, and countless alarms flash, disorienting you.
Sorry, I'm a ranger.
Accurate.
Okay. Do Rangers have pilot skills? I run to the steering wheel and grab it.
Grab it. It's very difficult to hold on to the terrible bulk of the wheel, but you manage to right its course.
Hey, this thing's hard to hold. Can you're stronger than me?
Yeah, okay. Would I do better holding the wheel, Spencer? I go and assist and try my luck at holding the wheel and steadying the ship.
After it's already been steadied by Sharpie, you find it very, very easy to hold it on a steady course. Yeah. However, you don't know where the ship's headed.
Weren't there some maps in the other room?
That's true. You left them there, I think.
Okay, I run back to the other room. It's safe going, right? We killed everybody on board, right?
You're holding a wheel.
Oh shit! All right. Hey, Hotshot, go get those maps. I'll drive.
Mulrain, go get the maps.
Are you gonna jerk off again? Every time she leaves the room, you start masturbating.
I'm gonna use hypnotism to get some information out of these guys.
Okay.
All right, so I'll go get the maps.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I bound away, and my hair flows like a river of kisses. And this scent comes from my hair that's like lilacs and heaven. And I turn back and I giggle, and then I walk into the other room.
Yep. The sirens are still going off.
I look on the panel for anything that might indicate. Can I use my intelligence, my extreme Dan Harmon type intelligence, to determine if I could tell on this panel if there's anything that'll shut these alarms off?
There's nothing that'll shut them off. They seem to be indicating some sort of pressure regulation warnings.
Oh, is the hatch still open?
Maybe. Which hatch?
The one I entered through from the bottom.
That one's not open.
Oh. What about the hatches where the cannons were?
Those were sealed. So.
Okay.
All right. Fuck it. Fuck that thing. If I want to get information out of people, as a sidebar, is it better to use charm person or hypnotism?
I'd use charm person.
Okay, I cast charm person on one person.
The guy whose soul you broke.
Yeah.
That happens.
Okay, is he my buddy now?
He's feared of you, but yeah.
What's your name, buddy?
Clint.
Oh. Hey, Clint. What, you having a good time piloting the ship?
I'm in fear.
Yeah? Me too, buddy. We're all afraid. Like everyone's afraid of things they don't know, but you know what always helps me when I'm afraid? I figure out everything I can about what I do know. It's like where's the ship? Where was the ship going?
I was going to the north to regroup.
Okay.
With
all right.
them.
You know what doesn't help fear?
What?
Vagueness. You know what always cuts through it? Specificity. Like coordinates, like names.
I don't have the education to understand such coordinate systems.
Do you have the education to understand that I will fuck your world up?
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, a good friend will fuck you up.
He's broken again.
Ask him, Sharpie. Ask him if he knows how to get the pressure systems back to normal.
How do you get the pressure systems going, Clint?
He's bawling on the floor.
Clint,
No.
Look at me, Clint. Look at me.
I step in and play good cop. I said, listen, sorry about my friend, man.
I want a piece of that asshole.
Hey, Sharpie, go get a cup of decaf and I'll just take it easy.
I'll be back, and then you're fucking dead, Clint.
Okay. Clint, I'm sorry about my partner. His wife just was killed by a cabinet.
An animated cabinet.
Yeah, an animated.
Stupid presidents. Where do they appoint those people? They're murderers.
Clint, you look, man. I don't want. You've been nothing but doing us favors. Do you know how to stop this? How to repressurize the ship?
You need to find one of those little black creatures. They know how this thing works.
Don't be racist.
Okay,
Clint.
weird turn.
I'm sorry, they're called imps.
Imps?
Imps. IMP. I do know how to spell various creatures' names.
Okay. What deck and how do I get to these knowledgeable imps?
They might be in the engine room.
All right, I run off to the engine room.
You head down the ladder into the engine room.
Can I see anything out of the... Is there a windshield?
Yeah, there is a windshield.
Do I see the other ships? Is there like a fleet of ships?
There's actually not. You can't see any ships around you. You find that slightly odd, to be honest.
Yeah, we've deviated.
Yeah. I should mention
telling me. that Quark stepped away from the wheel.
What?
The Quark stepped away from the wheel.
Oh, so grab the wheel.
Shit, I grab it.
You don't hear him because he's in the engine room at this point.
I climb back up the ladder and yell, sorry, my bad. Grab the wheel, Sharpie.
All right, that happens.
I come running back into the room.
Yeah.
How does your hair look? You did? Oh, wow. You did something new with it. Is that bangs?
Bangs or rainbows? You tell me. Yes, my hair is flowing and my breasts, like, they slow motion almost, but then when
I go back into the engine room.
Sharpie.
Yes.
Here are the maps.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's a musical sting indicating that, I too know what it is to be wet.
Well, I came into the room with my hair down to here. Looked into...
We don't have time for that.
Here are the maps. And as a ranger, I know that we need to go north. Also, I overheard you. Should go north.
Yeah, for sure. I just got to keep this wheel straight.
Sharpie, you got some squid goo on your shirt. Oh, get that off.
Thank you.
You're such a mess.
Listen, make sure those 3 guys don't move. Secure them somehow.
Okay. I fire 2 arrows.
Jesus Christ.
No, we might need these guys. We might need these are not foes right now.
No. I shoot it at their. Is there any part of your body that's not painful to get shot with an arrow? I shoot it at their hair.
Oh, okay.
Their earlobes?
Yeah. Through their. They all have earrings. Shoot through their.
Well, one of them hits the guy in the eye.
Terrific. Might have needed him.
The other hits
Still
you in
alive.
the foot.
Okay.
You take
Adventure.
1 damage.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I've been very distracted lately.
Just keep an eye on him.
Well, I'll take one away apparently.
Meanwhile, in the engine room.
I was just going to do that. Yeah, good.
Yeah. I examine the surroundings in the engine room.
Whoosh, the engine room slides open. You see 8 identical machine-like machines. They have some vaguely machine-like qualities. Pistons firing and tubes going to and fro. You see several fluids pumped through the various devices. You can see one off in the corner. It's venting a strange green gas, and you can see 2 black creatures crawling across it, hitting it with metal tools.
Guys, what's going on in here?
They hiss at you in a language you don't understand.
Whoa. Did somebody feed you after midnight? Or get you wet? A chaturanga.
What did you say, chaturanga?
Yeah, I cast magic callback. Do I need to? Are these? I approach them to examine the machinery.
There's a large crack in one of the casings. That's why it's venting gas. I'm not sure what this stuff is.
Are they trying to fix it or destroy it?
They do appear to be trying to fix it.
So I should leave them to their task, probably, right?
Maybe they won't fix it. I don't know.
Anybody out there got any ideas?
Whip one at a wall.
Whip one at a wall? I take one of them and whip him at a wall. I pick him up with my strength and throw one of them at the wall to send a message to the other one to get on the fucking stick and stop the gas leak.
He falls to the ground and is unconscious.
And I look at the other guy, I'm like, oh?
The other guy's not paying attention. He's going back to trying to work on this thing.
Okay, I go and assist him.
Okay.
I mean, he seems like he's doing his job, right?
Getting a lot of mixed
He
signals
asks
as
for
an
some
employer.
Look. He like looks at you expectantly and hisses something at you.
Do I have any ability to understand him or?
I speak that language.
I run back upstairs, grab the wheel at the bridge, relieve Sharpie. He goes back down into the engine room.
You tag out.
Goldberg style.
Yeah. Go.
All right, I go to the room. I carefully follow Jeff's directions. Go left, then keep going. If you go to the bathroom and go too far.
Yeah. Past the unconscious imp laying below the wall.
All right.
The other imp is hissing about how this was a 2-person job and that.
Well, now it's a 1-person job. How do we do it? What can I do? I'm a wizard.
Well, you speak the language, right?
Yeah, you speak the language.
So this
what did he say?
Translate that.
It's like, I need sovereign glue.
Well, this is hardly the time.
This is exactly the time.
Oh, okay. I was doing a dumb joke.
Oh, is the sovereign glue that big glop glowing jello that was in the other room with the face bubbling up to it?
You don't know that it's not?
Wait, what does sovereign glue look like, imp?
It comes in a yellow bottle. It's usually well labeled. It should be in the locker room.
Oh, the locker. Didn't we get everything out of the locker room?
You got all the treasure.
Ah.
All right,
I
go to the locker room.
You go to the locker room.
I find the yellow glue.
You do. You find it.
That's applause bigger than warranted.
Well,
we found
depends on
glue?
how you look at it. They're like, finish it! The babysitter's getting extra. All right, I take the yellow glue back to the engine room.
That happens. You give him the yellow glue, and he sets to work. He says, it should be about 5 minutes. I think I got this.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Thanks, imp. You know what? You're a good imp.
Skip.
Yeah.
Bet.
I can see you retiring one day as a with a happy imp family, but I guess that's not how impage works.
No, it's not.
All right. Good day. I go back up to the bridge.
As you go back up to the bridge, you can't help but flash back.
Okay.
You flash back to your mother's tales. Son, don't forget the infinifish who will eat you up at night. He'll fly past the moon in your window and eat you with a bite. Oh, that terrible infinifish, he'll give you such a fright. That's the last thing you think of before you hear an earth-shattering impact on the hull. Everything goes black.
Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. Spencer, everybody.
Dragons! It's hip. It's cool. It's the coolest thing in the world. It's my final revenge on the cool population. I have made Dungeons and Dragons cool.
One more time for Aaron McGaffey. And Spencer Crittenden.
And a fond fuck you to my gym teachers throughout the years. Turns out this is a fine way to pass the time. Have yet to earn money doing a pull-up. Having a pretty good time playing Dungeons and Dragons, Mr. Rayner.